be done. Justice must be done. Justice must be done. Justice for Ammi. Justice for Ammi. Justice for Ammi. Justice for.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are heading northeast to Damaturu, the capital of Yobe State in Nigeria, to investigate the mysterious death of 42-year-old Ammi Adamu Mamman. Ammi, formerly Deborah Adamu, and her husband Abubakar Musa, both staff at the Yobe State University, lived in Damaturu's new Brabra housing estate. Ammi, an entrepreneur with her own shop, was described as a kind, independent, and respected lady who enjoyed helping others. Tragedy struck in the early morning hours of January 4, 2024, when Ammi's husband Abubakar woke up to a distressing sound coming from his wife, who was lying right next to him on their bed with her hands clutched around her neck, where she was bleeding profusely from a stab wound. He immediately called out to their neighbors for assistance, telling them frantically that his wife was bleeding. The neighbors quickly got an ambulance to take her to the hospital, where she unfortunately succumbed to excessive blood loss. As with every investigation, the spouse or partner is usually the prime suspect, so the husband was arrested immediately and taken to the police station for interrogation. According to him, he was sleeping when he heard his wife screaming. He woke up confused, reached out to her, and that was when he noticed she was bleeding from her neck. He claimed he saw a man standing by their bed with a knife in his hands. He tried to fend him off, but then two other guys came to the rescue of the killer and helped him escape. Abubakar swears he had nothing to do with it. He says he didn't stab his wife and is certainly not responsible for her death. But can he actually prove it? Words aren't just enough. The state police spokesperson, DSP Abdul Karim, said in a statement that the state CID had started investigating the killing and efforts have been intensified to apprehend the perpetrators, or maybe perpetrator. Family members hint at a troubled relationship with rumors of money issues, like she's been giving him money or he had stolen money from her and all. Neighbors also affirm that they occasionally hear the couple's voices resembling arguments or possibly indicating instances of him, that's the husband, raising his hands against his wife. Please note that all these claims are coming after her death and not before. Ammi's mother, who was at home when she got the devastating news of her daughter's death, said it's very possible that her son-in-law killed her daughter because he was very hot-tempered, and she urged securities to please investigate this case. She said the last time she met with her daughter, there was no indication that they had any misunderstanding between them, but her daughter complained to her that her husband was very hot-tempered and he could actually kill someone. She also added that before they got married, he once drove her car into her ex's, bashing his car and also threatening to kill him. Ammi's death has sparked outrage, with the community demanding justice. Friends and family taking to social media handles to pour out their frustrations. They can't help but ponder why her husband, someone she loved and trusted completely with her mind, body and soul, would take her life. Was it a misunderstanding that couldn't be settled amicably between them? Did she demand to get her money back? Did they have an argument that blew out of proportion? So many unanswered questions we hope to get answers to in the future. Over 15 women's organizations have come together, taking to the streets of Damaturu to advocate against gender-based violence. Women are being killed and abused in their own homes, and they demand for immediate justice for Ammi. The Commissioner of Humanitarian Affairs led a peaceful march from the Damaturu Stadium, which was the meeting point, to the State Secretariat and later the State House of Assembly.
It's so disheartening to find out that her life was taken by a suspect. We are now calling on this honorable house to please and please and please do justice for this lady. We are mothers. Today I'm not talking as a commissioner, humanitarian affairs. I'm talking as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter.
Yes, ma.
If this should happen to any of us, how would one feel? You are here to make laws, and you are here to enforce to certain extent. We appreciate your kind concern, but please and please, we are seeking justice for Ammi.
The State Attorney General assured them Ammi will surely get justice. Well, we hope so too. Abubakar's friends and family have also taken to their handles to vouch for their friend, claiming he is kind, patient, and a very humble person and loves his wife dearly. So it's absurd that Abubakar will commit this heinous crime, no matter the provocation. They believe people are just making false accusations and pointing fingers at Abubakar when there's been no official statement released by the police about the case. But we all know it's the closest people to someone, those that sleep and wake up with them, that can actually testify to their true character, not friends who spend just a few hours of the day with them, friends who don't know what actually goes on behind closed doors. I'm not dismissing their claims, but can they really know Abubakar more than his immediate family? Just saying. Because this is like two contrasting versions of him. The down-to-earth, humble guy, or the hot-tempered, narcissistic man who flares up at the slightest provocation. Questions linger about the true nature of their relationship. As the investigation unfolds, the community hopes for answers and justice for Ammi. The friend's loyalty has angered Ammi's loved ones, who find it inhumane to support their friend while the pain is still fresh in their hearts. But in their defense, his friend's defense, no evidence links him to the crime, and it's not like he has confessed to the crime yet anyways. Still, his explanation to the police needs to be very convincing for him to be exonerated, considering they were alone at the time. If he claims someone else did it, if he claims there was an intruder, where was he when this was happening? Wasn't there any noise when they broke in? Why attack the wife directly when she was sleeping? Or could she have woken up and spotted them, so they decided to stab her to keep her quiet? But unfortunately for them, she screamed, which eventually woke him up. This case is just an emotional roller coaster with broken hearts, flaring anger, and shattered relationships. I hope authorities unveil the mystery surrounding this case very soon. I hope they find something concrete that will break this case wide open. I'll make sure to keep you updated on this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, please. Do you think the husband did it, or is it just a family using rumors against him? Similar cases remind us anything can happen. I can remember sometime around October last year in Borno State, also in Nigeria, a state lawmaker's daughter, Fatima, was murdered. The husband came back from work around 5 p.m. and found his wife strangled to death while their 2-year-old son lay on her chest, sleeping. He was arrested, but then later discovered that it was the victim's cousin who perpetrated the dastardly act. He stole her phone and went ahead to sell it, and that's how he was traced and arrested. If he wasn't caught, the innocent husband could have been rotting in jail while the real culprit roamed free. So truly, with the case of Ammi, anything can happen. Ammi's husband might be telling the truth, but then he could also be lying. Ammi has since been laid to rest according to Islamic rites, and may God grant her eternal rest. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.